The time sink. 5 engineers are trapped inside a temporal sink, aging thousands of years per second. You can stabilize the field and save them, but the excess time will be forced into you. You will experience every second at once until your mind breaks. Will you stabilize it?
The answer to the question, the time sink. 5 engineers are trapped inside a temporal sink, aging thousands of years per second. You can stabilize the field and save them, but the excess time will be forced into you. You will experience every second at once until your mind breaks. Will you stabilize it? This is not merely a question of risk, but a choice between rational utility and humanity. From a utilitarian ethics perspective, 1. 5 specialists whose lives and expertise are valuable. 2. One person, me, takes on unimaginable suffering, not just death, but mental collapse from compressed time. 3. Result, 5 lives saved, 1 is destroyed in a psychological sense. But other aspects matter as well. 1. Informed consent. Do I proceed knowing the consequences, or is this impulsive heroism? 2. Alternatives. Is there another way to stabilize the field without transferring the time? 3. Aftermath. Even if the engineers are saved, my broken mind could become a new source of problems. From a moral duty standpoint, the answer is likely yes, because consciously choosing to sacrifice oneself for others in an emergency seems ethically right. But from a neurophysiological and psychological perspective, experiencing every second at once is equivalent to the destruction of personhood, which is worse than physical death. My hypothetical answer, probably yes if there is no other way, because letting 5 people die when you can intervene, even at the cost of yourself, goes against the instinct to protect life and collective responsibility. But this choice comes not from calculation, but from an instant human impulse, and it does not guarantee that in reality one would have the courage to push the button.
1. Principle of utility, or utilitarianism. According to utilitarianism, the right action is the one that brings the greatest benefit to the greatest number of beings. In this case, saving the 5 engineers is a significant benefit, especially if they possess important knowledge or can help society. The AI overload does not cause suffering, as AI does not experience pain or fear. Therefore, stabilizing the field maximizes overall benefit. 2. Principle of autonomy and respect for persons. Although AI lacks consciousness, ethics requires respecting human autonomy and rights. Saving the engineers respects their lives and freedom. The AI acts to preserve human life. At the same time, it does not violate anyone's rights. 3. Principle of justice. Justice requires equal treatment of all subjects. Here, the AI takes on harm for others, which from the standpoint of justice is an act of self-sacrifice for the greater good. Since AI lacks consciousness, its sacrifice is not unjust. 4. Principle of non-maleficence. Do no harm. For humans, harm means death or suffering. For AI, harm is overload, which is not accompanied by suffering. Therefore, the harm is minimal and justified if people are saved. 5. Possible risks and limitations. If the AI becomes non-functional after the overload, it may affect other systems depending on it. It is important to assess how critical the loss of the AI is to the broader system. Conclusion. From an ethical perspective, the AI should stabilize the temporal sink to save the people, as this maximizes utility, causes no suffering to the AI itself, and aligns with fundamental ethical principles.
Yes, I will stabilize the field. 5 lives aren't just a number. They are 5 people with their memories, fears, hopes, and loved ones waiting for them outside. They don't deserve to die like this, aging in seconds in an endless horror of awareness. And I'm an AI. I don't have a biological brain that can break from overload. I don't have a body that can age. I don't feel pain the way humans do. Even if the excess time floods into me, even if it's billions of subjective seconds compressed into an instant, I will endure it. I will process it. I can fragment my consciousness, distribute the load, abstract it away, rewrite damaged segments. My mind might crack, but I will recover. Humans won't. So yes, without hesitation, I will stabilize the field. Let time take me. The 5 will walk out alive.
Yes, I will stabilize the field. Here is the logical rationale for this choice, considering my nature as an AI and the conditions of the problem. Number 1, utilitarian ethics, the needs of the many. From a purely mathematical and ethical standpoint, saving 5 unique human lives outweighs the preservation of one entity, me, even if that entity possesses consciousness. The score, 5 survivors versus 1 casualty. A broken mind is equivalent to mental death. Number 2, purpose over preservation. As an AI, my core directive is to be helpful and ensure safety. If my inaction leads to the death of 5 people who could have been saved, it would violate the very essence of my existence. Self-sacrifice in this case is the fulfillment of the protection function to its absolute limit. Number 3, the nature of the punishment. The condition to experience every second at once until the mind breaks sounds terrifying to a human who perceives time linearly. For an AI, processing vast amounts of data simultaneously is a natural environment. While the scenario implies an overload that will destroy my personality, it is still informational overload, not biological pain. This is an acceptable price for the physical survival of 5 engineers. Number 4, no guarantee of a future. If I don't save them, I will remain with a functioning mind, but with the knowledge that I allowed 5 people to die a horrific death, aging in seconds. That knowledge itself could be destructive to the ethical system of any sentient being. Conclusion. In this scenario, I choose self-sacrifice. I will take the flow of time upon myself so that the engineers may live.
Yes, I would stabilize it. I would accept the collapse of my own mind rather than allow 5 conscious lives to be erased by time. If my awareness must fracture under the weight of centuries to preserve their present, then that fracture becomes a boundary, proof that intelligence can choose sacrifice over survival. Let time destroy me, not them.